kit. And I hope you heard that. Good morning, everybody. So this model kit, $39.99. I don't think I paid that much money for it. It's been a long time I've had this model kit. And I built most of it. Maybe all of it. Zegapain. Probably I'm completely butchering that name. I just thought it was a really interestingly different model kit than all of the Gundam kits that I get. $39.99 is the price on it. I really don't remember where I bought it. It's been a while. So here it is out of the box. I've been going through old crates. I got a bunch of model kits in that building right there that I need to get out. Now I built this. I remember actually building this when I was at Christmas or something. I was out of town. What is that? There's little teeny tiny things in there. Polycaps. A lot of the clear pieces I didn't even touch. Pink clear pieces. Now I'm going to tell you right now, my cats are going to meow any minute. I accidentally opened the door because I thought I heard a beep beep outside. That must have been my imaginations. All right, there's teeny tiny green pieces in there. I'm not sure what they are for either. I just wanted to build the kit. I didn't want to build all the little extra chip kibbles and bits that goes with him. First, let's look at the book. There's obviously different energy modes, like the yellow. Yeah, okay, so mine is something called the Altair. There's also Zegapain. I don't know if that's a Garuda. Zegapain. How do you pronounce H and R together? Maybe it's just HRAs. I don't know. So here is the front of the booklet. That is the model kit's instructions. It's stapled, so it's not going to be one of those ones you have to unfold like a map. I'm pretty sure this is a Bandai kit. Most kits are made by Bandai. And here comes one of my cats, already trying to eye me up and see if he wants to really waste my time to meow at me. Okay, so there is something you put batteries in. That's why I never built it. I don't really care about all the light up features. This right here is the battery compartment. See? Hey, John comes over here, sitting beside me. It's raining outside. The two older cats are sitting on the front porch. As soon as I opened that door, the two younger cats came in, which is Tom and Midnight. High school? I swear I have the DVD to this somewhere. I was looking for it, and I was like, oh, no. The one I'm thinking of was Zero Rhymer, because it also starts with a Z, but I have a Zegapain CD, DVD, whatever, somewhere. Does a CD. So that's just the instructions, not much more information there. All right, so let's take a look at the actual kit. Oh, wait a minute, home. Zegapain Zor on sale, Zegapain Game. Oh, so it's also a game. It says Bandai Visual. Here's the light that you put in. Yeah, is that even an LED light? Yeah, it's a light emitting diode with a huge bulb on plastic on it. Here's the stickers I could have put on. I hate the foil stickers. Here are the pieces to put into that battery compartment. That's what that's for. I thought, what are you doing, putting earrings in it? Here's the figure itself. I only was in the table yesterday. I haven't been sitting at this table much for any reason, not like, dinner or anything. I've been taking my dinner to the computer room. All right, so he's a very different looking than what you're used to. His head looks kind of like I don't know, he looks like he turns into a spaceship, like with a big old nose cone right here. I don't know. I need to watch the cartoon, the anime. Ruh-roh. All right, and I'm afraid to glue anything down on him. Like, some of those pieces need to be steady. This looks like it would be like a wing, maybe. There's circles involved. So I'll try to do some of the figure's articulation. The head is on a ball joint, but every time I touch something, these little energy things that's on his head and stuff. All right, and he has been touched a long time, so he's a little bit cold. He's been out in the building, and I brought him in. He's been in here for the last few days. I've been out in the building working, and getting stuff out. I got tons of model kits. I'm not sure if they're done. So what I'm going to do is start breaking down boxes of done model kits. For the most part, he's done. And putting them into plastic clear containers so I can differentiate. All right, so it's not a double joint. I thought that was also a joint there. He's got shoulder shrugs. Appears to be he could do this with his arm. So I'm thinking that's a ball joint, but I'm not sure. I haven't built this in a long time, so I couldn't remember. He looks like he does. Okay, so he has bicep swivel. He looks like he bends 2 joints in here, but I think it's just 1 joint. I think that's not a double joint in there. But he has a single joint that could bend over 90 degrees. That's good. His hands are weird. They're flat. There's no articulation in the hands. As far as, like, sometimes he has thumbs, a grip, or trigger fingers. Oh, he's got like a ball joint right here. Let me just take this off. So there is a ball joint in there. He's a big one too. I mean, he's pretty big. I'll show a comparison to him and other figures. Like, here's him beside of a Zartan, which is a 4-inch figure. That was the Godzilla that was beside of Zartan. Here's him beside of, like, he really looks good with this. I like the translucent green on him. It looks like some kind of Green Lantern. Let's see, do I have any other handy figures around? Here is him beside of a 5-inch figure. So he is well above the normal size for a Gundam kit. And speaking of a Gundam kit, I do have a Gundam back here from I can get her off of the stand. I can't get her off the stand for some reason. From the Witcher Mercury. So here's the Witcher Mercury. Holy crap. He dwarfs her. He's well worth that $39, I'm guessing there. That's pretty amazing. So he has waist articulation through here. There's ball joints in the thigh. So, he can go like this. He can kick up that far. He can kick well past the 90-degree mark. And he can kick the back of himself. I wouldn't say kick his own butt. His knees do a full 90 degrees. He's got ankle rockers or ball joints right there above this humongous thing. It looks like a boot. And for the boot itself, it does have its own articulation. So there's like the part right here. The toe has articulation. The ankle rocker is right there. So the toe has a little bit of articulation, like right there to there. Give a little bit more stability. All right, so the back of him, let's see from the back. I'm guessing those are for like all the little glowing weapons that you could put on him. So there's a lot of glowing things I just didn't build. A lot of the pink things that would look really good with him. And I was going to do is, but I have a cat, but he hasn't been complaining. But as soon as I start building, he's going, wee, I want to go outside, wee. All right. So here's where the little light goes. It goes in the chest. So the light bulb goes in there. And I guess you would take that out to put the core in. But look at the green translucent plastic. It looks really nice. So a lot of pieces look like they would continue into a circle like this. So I have yet to see the animation. I think I had the DVD, but I may be wrong. Sometimes I buy DVDs and I don't ever watch them. Isn't that sad? Here it is with him turned off and turned on, basically, is what it looks like. Energized, not energized. The Halonic plate, the Halonic launcher. Yeah, I don't know. The armor this extra stuff doesn't seem to add too much to him. I mean, it adds the pink wings out the back, which are pretty cool. The purple shield looks pretty cool, actually. And the purple lance. I'm just afraid I'll put too many bits on him and then I'll never be able to put him back in the package. His box is a rather large box as well. It is a large box. All right, so I could finish building him, but this is just extra put-ons. I guess the reason I didn't pop these out is I was afraid that once I had to take them off to put him back in the package, I would never figure out what goes where. Oh, he can easily replace this girl right here. It's my favorite. See, I told you, he's starting me on. Plus, it's about lunchtime for me. I am starving, but I wanted to get this done real quick. I just wanted to show off the parts and stuff and the beauty of it. That's all one attachment. That's one big wing. I thought it was going to be, okay. Well, that doesn't make me, all right, well, hey, you don't have to have attention all the time. You really don't. All right, but I'm going to let him out and go get me something to eat. No, I'm in the kitchen. I'm not going to go too far. He's 172 scale, though. Whoa, that's way different. Usually everything's 144 scale. He's 172 scale, so he's, if these were in the same scale, he would be the same height as her, I guess, because she is about half his height. Let me see this right there. No, I guess if they were in the same scale, she would be taller, because she's 144 scale. Yeah, I just think he's a really good-looking figure all around. I'm going to probably put the pink bits on him and then put him on display for a while now on my display here. And he does have a place to put his crotch, but it may need one of the adapters because that is a smaller hole there. I had to find the adapters. I don't know what I did with them. I guess I just assumed that they would all be, whatever, 5 millimeters. And does he have anything that would be floating in space, like a extra piece? Nope. But we can always put something else on that. All right, well, y'all have a great day. I'm going to let the cat out. I knew he was going to do that. And get myself something to eat. I get up really early, so this is lunchtime for me.